Merry Christmas, happy holidays, stay strong, all of you. Cheers! Hey guys, we're officially on the move again. It's been a while. It's December the 23rd in 2023, which is the day before Christmas Eve. Not sure you're all aware, but in Sweden we celebrate on the 24th. Not sure why, but that's how it is. Well, as you can see, we're gonna get a white Christmas this year, and it's been a while. Because I don't live up north, I'm more to the south actually. So we've got about, well, maybe 4 to 6 inches, I guess. And I think temps are about -3 degrees Celsius. Not sure what it is in Fahrenheit. This is gonna be a great day. I'm just gonna do a short hike out to an old ruin. Sun's up. This is great, guys. I'm just gonna do the hike to where I'm going. I'll see you there. I didn't know you're not allowed to stay in a tent, so that's a bummer. But I think we're gonna go to the ruins first, and then we'll have to, I guess it's just move outside of the immediate area and we'll be fine. Well, let's get to the ruins. So there's usually sheep here in the summer, but obviously they're not here now, so we're going to be completely alone. There's an info board here. Let's see if we can get it clear of snow and ice. We can learn about this place. This is cool, guys. Loads of information. I think I'm gonna have to do a voiceover on this. So welcome to the ancient ruins of the Svaneholm castle. Let's go. Before going here, I actually did some reading up on this place because I want to know about the places that I visit. I'm afraid my memory is gone. Happened at the same time that I turned 50. Well, actually it's been a slow process, but I've lost it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up to the top, which is up there. I'm gonna read some facts from my phone actually, because this is certainly an exciting era and this is an exciting place. So see you up there. Need to hold on to the ledge a little bit because it's creaking and it's slippery. I don't want to fall down here. It's not that far, but I'm sure it's gonna hurt. And we're safely up. So this is what's left of the ruins nowadays, which used to be really impressive tower, I'm sure. Let's get up to the top. Okay guys, we arrived. As you can see, I've opened up some layers. That's because even though it's 4 degrees below zero in Celsius, I'm getting hot, I'm getting warm from walking in this stuff. So I always open up some layers as soon as I feel too warm, really. And ventilate, then you can close them up one by one. So if I was the king of this castle, I would for sure camp up there tonight. But as you saw, I'm not allowed to camp at the ruins, so I'm gonna have to make a short transport for the night. But it's still cool. I'm actually gonna make some coffee and have a quick snack, maybe some light lunch while I'm still up here, because it's a nice place to have a break. And then I'll have to make a quick relocation to find a campsite for the night, because I think it's about 1 in the afternoon, maybe 1:30. It's getting dark about 3:30 maybe, so not that much time, but we'll make it. So snacks and coffee. By the way, I'm not sure you're familiar with using gas in colder temps, and the reality is it really sucks when it's cold. So what I do is I keep it stuffed inside of my clothing for at least 10 minutes. 10 minutes seems to be the limit, so I do that. The middle of the 13th century was a turbulent time. King Magnus Eriksson's power was questioned by the Swedish nobles as well as members of his own family, and that's why he built the stronghold of Svaneholm by the lake Kilarpe. In 1363, the Swedish nobles turned to Albrecht the Great of Mecklenburg and offered the Swedish crown to his son Albrecht. The younger Albrecht was elected King of Sweden in 1364, and in return he sent his German soldiers to conquer the castle. After this event, it seems that the castle no longer had any function, so it was left to stand empty and fall into disrepair. It's getting colder. I think we're about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's time to pack up, do some more exploring of this place, and then we need to relocate to set up camp I'm gonna film this new MSR Elixir 2 tent, which is gonna be a lot like the one, but bigger of course, and it's got some nice extra features that I've been looking forward to actually. So pack up and get going. I'm thinking we're gonna set up camp and talk about my new tent. So I need to get the tent thing done before it gets dark, and maybe we can get back here, see what we can see, because there's also some local folklore about this place being haunted. So if I don't fall asleep too early, which I usually do when I'm out, because I'm so comfortable and at peace, maybe we can get back here at midnight and do some storytelling, ghost storytelling or something like that. I'm not sure I can remember the whole folklore, the whole story, but maybe. Look at this, guys. Amazing to think about all the stuff that took place here, right? Just a small stack of stones right now, but imagine the battles that took place here. Of course it would have been much bigger then, but imagine this place surrounded by hundreds, maybe thousands of German mercenaries. And the defenders up there throwing axes and stones and maybe hot oil, shooting bows and arrows. So cool. Today the ruins are about 10 meters high, but at one time it must have been at least 3 times as high. The castle was surrounded on 3 sides by a 20-meter wide moat, as well as large walls and other protections. And there was probably some kind of drawbridge. The walls are about 5 meters thick at the base. Today the lake has been lowered, but at the time when the castle was used, which was in the 1300s, the lake reached all the way into the moats. To reach the mainland, there was still in the 1700s a 360-meter long bridge. But it's time to start moving again before it gets dark. So I have an idea. We'll see if we get there. I haven't been here for maybe 4 or 5 years, but I'm pretty sure I'll find it. So stay with me. I'll be right. Look at those trees, guys. I'm not a tree expert by any means, but pretty sure those are old, really old. Birds are singing, beautiful. It's a perfect winter's day, guys. So I'm on my way to what I think is kind of outside the area. I'm pretty sure it would be okay to camp there for a night. Check this out, guys. So I think I'm far enough away from the ruins for it to actually be okay to stay here for a night. Actually, I can still see the top of the ruin over there. I think I'm gonna go for a little while more just to be safe. I always clear the snow if possible. to stay warm and dry, and also to make sure there's no pokies underneath. One of the things I like about this backpack is it's freestanding because of the frame. Okay guys, we're inside the MSR Elixir 2, and this is just the fly, the outer tent. Lots of space, I like that. Got at least maybe like 8 inches headspace. Loads of room for your stuff inside. This is the big difference between the Elixir 1 and 2. There are actually 2 entrances, and they're placed in the opposite. Is that, do you say it like that, the opposite? So you can choose your exits or entrance according to winds and stuff like that. Time to fix a sleeping pad and get situated because it's getting dark. And since I'm old, I have the luxury of a pillow tonight. This is just a cheap one, which I've coated with one of these. It's supposed to be self-inflatable, but it's not, so I'm gonna ruin it some more by blowing my breath in it. So that's it. I'm set for the night. And when I go to bed later on, I always change into these, the dry ones, regardless if I think the other ones are wet or not, because I'm not gonna take the chance. And also I tend to fall out of my bag at night, so I always sleep with my mittens on or glove. Just bought some dehydrated food today. This is Voyager mashed potatoes with beef. So I want it simple today. Just add some boiling water. It's resealable. Is that the word? I can reseal it. I can seal it together. And then I'm gonna put it inside my clothing and let it sit for a while, and I get some. Wow, that's actually quite comfy. It's cold now. Let that boil. Actually, I'm gonna skip the coffee and do some hot orange isotonic drinking powder. Delicious, huh? Maybe not the best food I ever had outdoors, but this is actually okay. Mashed potatoes and beef. Normally I bring maybe a big lump of butter or something to make it taste better, and you need the energy when it's cold, right? So set that aside for a while. Fill my bottle. This Nalgene bottle, as usual, I'm gonna stuff it inside my sleeping bag. Just make sure lid is dry, lid is closed, like that. Make sure the bottle is dry. Put it inside for some extra heat. And also I'm gonna have liquid water for tomorrow morning. I like to stuff it in the foot end because I'm got cold feet. Like that. Close it. You can feel temps dropping even more, so I'm gonna make something hot to drink. I want to save my water for tomorrow, so snow it is. For me, this is part of camp life, especially in winter time. You know, not much to do but stay busy, melt snow, maybe make a fire. Takes time, but hey, for me this is all the meditation I need, really. I decided to have a small fire after all, because like I told you earlier, not much to do in camp, especially in winter time. Nothing like a fire to be cozy, right? I'm just gonna make some more hot beverage. I think can't remember. It's one more of these, and this is black currant flavor, one of my favorites actually. So I'll see you when it's time to go to sleep, which is really soon. See you then. Suddenly started getting cold feet. This is why. My boots are worn and torn. I've had them for a couple of years, so they finally gave in, I guess. So I need to change my socks for this and get down in the sleeping bag. Time to get out of these wet socks and into my dry ones. And these are the ones used by the Swedish Army. Not sure, it's some kind of wool mix, I guess. And then I'm gonna put my feet in the sleeping bag. Okay guys, I changed my socks, crawl down in the sleeping bag, my feet next to the hot water bottle, which is really nice. I think it's about 10:30 in the evening. Time for me to go to sleep. First I'm gonna have the last of my hot drink. I'm gonna set my watch for 4:30, I think, because I need to get home. But you know, it's that magical day tomorrow, so I need to be home in time to go to the store to buy a newspaper so the Santa can come, right? Because that's important to my kids. So it's time to say goodnight. Thanks for joining me, guys. It's been a while. I had a lot of fun today. Love this tent, lots of space. So good night, guys. See you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Just woke up to the sound of the effing alarm. Would be really easy to just fall asleep again, I guess, because it's warm and cozy in here. It feels real cold outside. I haven't checked the temps. By the way, this well, this is actually still, it's not hot, but it's warm. Must have been around 8 o'clock yesterday when I boiled this water and put it in the sleeping bag, which is really nice. So I actually have something warm to drink right now. And it's kept the bag really cozy. So let's get on with this Christmas Eve. Okay guys, mostly packed up. Just only the tent remains. And I actually managed to stoke the fire again, which is nice. I'm all packed up. All that remains is to make sure that I don't forget anything, which I usually do. I'll have to bring that. Snow's gonna come and clean all this up, I'm pretty sure. I think I'm gonna hang by the fire for a couple of minutes to get really warm and then hike out of here. This is not a salute, this is to reflect some light on my old and ugly face. I think I'm done here. Time to go home, celebrate Christmas. I'll see you when I see you, and please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button, hit the notifications button, share, why not leave a comment? I always answer my comments. Merry Christmas. Ho ho ho.